I want to start this video off by saying this is for people who are obsessed with the meta and play by that rather than just getting characters you love. This is for people who play the gacha solely to get cards to fill their team slots and don't care about characters as long as they have the strongest team. I think any card can work for your team if you put in the work, and this is to help you better understand the card and put it in the right team for both you and that card. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you're already well versed in meta and gameplay, so I'm not going to explain basic gameplay stuff. If you're new and don't know mechanics yet, I have videos on that to fill in some gaps. Ace is a balanced unit. His max HP is 9,933 and his max attack is 4,695. His HP is close to the all cards average, although it's just a little below. It is above average compared to just SRs though. His attack, however, is below average in both categories. It's not as close as his HP is to the all cards average, but his attack is fairly close to the SR average. His spell 1 is Flame Blast and his spell 2 is Sleep Shot 2. For his skills, he's got HP Restoration and Power Drain. He starts off with a minor restoration right off the bat. At level 5, it maxes out as a modest restoration. For his spell 2, sadly you have to get it to level 10 to have anything. He gets a minor power drain for 1 turn at level 10. His buddies are Idia with a modest power boost and Lilia with a minor HP boost. As per usual, I won't get too into it, but other SRs similar to this Ace are Halloween Costume Lilia and Beans Camo Jade. Ace means 0 to 40 SR Awakening Perfume depending on how many copies of him you get. Each uncap costs 10 perfume, so the more copies you pull after that initial copy means you're using 10 less perfume. He needs 3 Groovy Candy to be groovied, and you'll have to get him to level 30 and have his vignette fully cleared before you're able to groovy him. I'm still working on friendship level research, so all I got right now is that it takes 19 visits to get to level 7 with no items, and that's 7 out of 14. So, for spells. To max out spell 1, he will need 276 fire notepads, 253 fire textbooks, 31 fire grimoires, and 154,100 thou marks. His spell 2 needs all of that, but with flora books instead of fire. His thou mark amount is the same though. Maxing out both spells will cost 290,200 thou marks total. So although you can get Ace via the gacha, you can also get him in the event shop, and this is what I think makes Ace so interesting. He's actually one of the few event freebies that has healing right off the bat. Now, there are other cards that start off with healing, but they're all gacha. If you've been playing the game for a while, you probably have some of those cards because a few of them are standard. But Ace is one of the 2 units that you can just earn from the event and not have to pull for in the gacha, necessarily. The other one is Beans Camo Jade. That makes Ace an extremely good budget healer. If you need a healer but playing the gacha just isn't a thing for you right now, this Ace is accessible. Granted, you still have to do some grinding to earn him, but he's still more accessible than other cards where you have to play the gacha for them. Idia is an attack water flora unit. His max HP is 7,815, and his max attack is 5,796. His HP is pretty low, like it's very much below average compared to SRs and all cards in general. It's not the lowest, but it's low. His attack is above average in both of these categories, but again, it's not high enough to really rank it against other SRs. His spell 1 is Water Shot, and his spell 2 is Sleep Shot 2. His only skill is Power Boost. He has it on both spells though, and for one of them it doesn't require any building. On spell 1, he starts off with a modest Power Boost to caster for 1 turn. That's it doesn't grow at all. On spell 2, at level 5, he gains a minor Power Boost to caster for 1 turn, and like spell 1, that's it. His buddies are Ace with a modest Power Boost, and Kate with a minor HP boost. So as per usual, I'm not really going to get into it since these are SRs, but some comparable cards to this Idia are Ceremonial Rose Silver and Apprentice Chef Jamil. Now, for building Idia, it's pretty much the same as Ace and other SRs. He needs 0 to 40 SR Awakening Perfume depending on how many copies you get. Each uncap costs 10 perfume. He'll need 3 Groovy Candy to be groovied, as well as being level 30 and all of his vignette cleared. As I said earlier, I'm still trying to figure out friendship levels. It takes 19 visits to get to level 7, and that's all I got for now. Moving on to spells, to max out a spell 1, he will need 276 water notepads, 253 water textbooks, and 31 water grimoires. It will cost 145,100 thou marks. He'll need those same amounts for spell 2, except he'll need flora items instead of water, and if you're maxing out both spells, it'll cost a total of 290,200 thou marks. Now, because spell 2 is really the only thing you should probably build, here's how much you need to get to level 5. 51 flora notepads, 33 flora textbooks, and 4 flora grimoires. It will cost 18,000 thou marks. This Idia is a pretty low investment card. Like, yeah, you should be raising his card levels and that spell too, but really, compared to other SRs, you don't have to do much for this Idia. It's not like spell levels raise stats, so really, you're just trying to get those skills. And yeah, you heard the numbers. When it comes to books, you don't need a lot to get anywhere. Just focus on that and card level and you're pretty much good to go. If you're running low on books, or maybe you're just starting the game so you don't have a lot of spell-raising items, I think this Idia would be a good unit for you to focus on building, or just to have, basically. He might not be the strongest unit, and his spells might not be the stronger ones, but you can't beat a low investment if you're running low on items. Thank you everyone for watching, and a very special thank you to my channel members and Twitch subs. Your support helps me to continue to make these videos. If you'd like early access to my videos, consider becoming a channel member. Patrons and Ko-fi members can get my scripts early before I record them. I livestream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see y'all later.